You think you make your own decisions. You don't? Think about the last time you changed your mind about someone, or about yourself. Now answer honestly. Did that change come from within? Or did someone plant it? Most people never ask that question, and that's exactly why the answer would terrify them. This video will not make you cynical. It will not make you cold. It will give you something few humans truly have: field awareness. The ability to see the game while it's being played, without paranoia, without naivety. But before I give you the tool, AP needs you to understand the wound. Think about the last time you changed your mind about someone, or about yourself. Now answer honestly. Did that change come from within? Or did someone plant it? Most people never ask that question. And that's exactly why the answer would terrify them. This video will not make you cynical. It will not make you cold. It will give you something few humans truly have: field awareness. The ability to see the game while it's being played, without paranoia, without naivety. But before I give you the tool, AP needs you to understand the wound. Psychologists call it psychic heteronomy, operating with beliefs, desires, and fears that aren't yours, that you swore were, not weakness, engineering. Your family, your school, your job, your relationships, all of them, consciously or not, participated in one project, making you predictable. The manipulation that destroys you most does not come from enemies. It comes from people who genuinely believe they are helping you. The boss who says, "I'm doing this for your growth," before overloading you. The partner who says, "It's because I care," before isolating you. The friend who says, "I'm just being honest," before criticizing you in front of others. The algorithm that shows you exactly what you want to see before selling you something, same mechanism. Every time. You are not manipulated where you are weak. You are manipulated where you are good. Your loyalty, your empathy, your desire to be accepted. Stop blaming yourself. Start understanding architecture. Your brain was not designed for the modern world. It was designed for the African Savanna, where trusting the group meant surviving. Robert Cialdini mapped the shortcuts: reciprocity, scarcity, authority, social proof, useful for thousands of years. Today, every single one is a door that can be opened from the outside, but the problem goes deeper. Carl Jung found something most people never face: the shadow, not your dark side. Everything you reject about yourself, your unexpressed anger, your need for approval disguised as humility, your desire for power disguised as ambition. The skilled manipulator does not attack your strength. He feeds your shadow, and you do not even know it is happening. Work meeting. You have a good idea. Before you speak, your manager, a woman who has never praised you directly, looks at another colleague, smiles, and says, "This project will require someone with real maturity. It's not for just anyone." She asked for nothing, threatened nothing, but she activated two forces inside you simultaneously: the fear of not being enough, and the desire to prove you are. You will work harder, accept more, complain less, and believe, with absolute sincerity, that the choice was yours. That is identity priming. You're not the kind of person who gives up. I expected nothing less from someone like you. I knew you would understand. You always do. Every one of these phrases is a trap dressed as a compliment, because now, to avoid betraying the identity assigned to you, you will do what they need voluntarily, with pleasure. Or the friend who says, "I'm just being honest," before publicly questioning your competence, same mechanism, different mask. 1513. An unemployed man, tortured and exiled by the government he served for 14 years, sat down and wrote a book, not about how the world should work, about how the world works. Machiavelli. Most people think he taught cruelty. He taught lucidity. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. He was not saying be cruel. He was saying, do not build your power on what others feel for you. Feelings change. Love becomes resentment when you disappoint. Admiration becomes envy when you grow too much. Gratitude disappears when the debt is repaid. But strategic respect, built on consistency, calculated unpredictability, and boundaries that cannot be crossed. That is durable. That is structural. Robert Greene, naivety is a luxury that only the privileged can afford, not a call to coldness. A call to awareness. What is the safest position on the board? Not the one who plays best, the one who knows they are in a game, while others still think they are having a conversation. Machiavelli gave you the external map. Now the map most people never want to look at. The internal map. Jung. People are not destroyed by what they know about themselves. They are destroyed by what they refuse to know. The shadow is not passive. It acts through you. Without you noticing, you can only be manipulated consistently through what you will not admit you feel. You deny needing approval, controlled by whoever praises you. You deny fearing abandonment, accepting treatment you do not deserve. You deny wanting power, resenting those who openly exercise it. 3 integrations. 1. Observation without judgment. A disproportionate reaction is information. 2. Precise naming. Lieberman, UCLA. Naming an emotion accurately reduces amygdala activation. I am afraid of being irrelevant, not I am stressed. 3. Silent observation of the other. When you stop being hijacked by your own reactions, you start seeing patterns instead of words. 1. Inconsistency between words and patterns. 1 action accident. 3 repetition character. Never again. Repeats. You are special. You find out they said the same to others. You did not hear the patterns. You were listening to the words. 2. Fabricated urgency. This opportunity closes today. If you really cared, you would not need to think. Pressure for speed without objective reason is not enthusiasm. It is management of your cognitive process. 3. Asymmetric cost of the bond. You always give more, justify more, adapt more, carry more. And when you point it out, not correction, but reframing. You are being sensitive. I thought you were stronger than that. That reframing has a clinical name: gaslighting. It only works while you lack a stable internal map to trust your own perception. Now scale everything you just learned to 1 billion users. Automate. Optimize. Run 24/7. No rest. No guilt. Welcome to the 21st century. 2014 Facebook manipulated the emotional feed of 700,000 people without their knowledge. They proved your emotional state can be altered systematically through what you see. No conversation, no human contact. Just architecture. Tristan Harris, Persuasive technology. Not a bug, not a side effect. The product specification, infinite scroll, exists so you never hit stop. Red notification badge hijacks your primitive cortex. Variable rewards, likes, same mechanism as slot machines. Proven, patented, implemented. Every time you open an app without clear intention, you are not browsing, you are being navigated. Here is what no one tells you. Once you start seeing the mechanisms, you cannot unsee them. You will notice identity priming in normal conversations, fabricated urgency before the sentence finishes, attention architecture in every feed, and that creates distance, because most people around you are still inside the system, asleep. This does not make you lonely, it makes you selective. And selectivity, choosing who receives your energy, attention, and trust, is not coldness. It is the most respectful thing you can do for yourself. Every time you maintain a bond out of fear, habit, or not wanting to disappoint, and not out of genuine choice, you are not being generous, you are being managed. 3 layers. Biological, cognitive shortcuts. Any system can exploit them. Psychological, the shadow, the open doors, systemic, structures designed to produce predictable behavior at scale. None of these layers make you weak. They make you human. The difference between those who are manipulated and those who are not is not the absence of these layers. It is knowing they exist. Machiavelli saw external power. Jung saw internal power. The modern world fused them into a single machine. But the central principle has not changed in 500 years. You can only be controlled through what you do not see. See. I did not ask you to distrust everyone. I asked you to observe. I did not ask you to close yourself off. I asked you to know yourself. The next level is not watching another video. It is applying one thing, one conversation, one pattern you choose to break. Knowledge that does not change behavior is just sophisticated entertainment. Subscribe, not for more content, for the ability to see, comment, one pattern you are going to break. Share this with someone who needs to see the board. See you next.